الحمد لله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأصلي وأسلم على رسول الله صلاة وتسليما يليقان بالحبيب المصطفى النبي المجتبى صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وتابعيه وتابعي تابعيه إلى يوم الدين. أحبتي وأحبائي في الله، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Early on the first night of Taraweeh, it was Sunday, following day was the first day of Ramadan. I shared with you that we have to have the sincere intention or the niyyah for fasting a month of Ramadan. Otherwise, without that niyyah, our siyam won't be valid. So I have, even if I have to have it only once at the beginning, saying that نويت الصيام غدا من شهر رمضان, you don't have to say it anymore, you don't have to repeat it anymore, as long as you do have that sincere intention to fast the month of Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable you to do it, alhamdulillah, health-wise, ability, capability, you can stand it, and so on and so forth, would be great. What I'd like to share with you tonight, to add to that very sincere niyyah or intention for the fasting of Ramadan, add to this niyyah, to this sincere intention, some other things. Like what? Mainly it is the niyyah, that sincere intention to fast the month of Ramadan. This is a fard. This is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and I should do it. Fine. But while I'm fasting, you can also have some other intention. Niyyah. Asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with that sincere intention for Allah to do the following. And count with me. 1. The sincere intention for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enable you to fast the month of Ramadan. It is difficult, no doubt about it. As we all know, it is not the food and drink, but the lack of sleep, how much of time we need to relax, how much of time we need to be more comfortable, and so on and so forth. With that niyyah, with that intention, asking Allah to help you, to enable you to fast the month of Ramadan, Allah will help you. Why? Because this is the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ وَإِنَّمَا لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ مَّا نَوَى. Any actions in our life, it has to be accompanied by the sincere niyyah, intention. So I would add to the niyyah of fasting the month of Ramadan to enable me to fast the month of Ramadan. One thing. 2. Provide me with the good health during the month of Ramadan. Some people, once they are sick for any reason, or they have been already sick, they cannot fast the month of Ramadan, or fasting the month of Ramadan, some of them are not really healthy, able and capable of fasting of the month of Ramadan. So you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with that niyyah to give you that health, physical ability and capability of fasting the month of Ramadan. 3. With that sincere niyyah for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you and enable you to read as much as you can from Quran. You're doing Taraweeh prayer as we're doing tonight, or in your own, to read in your own, or you have some specific parts of the Quran to read it, and so on and so forth. Why? Because celebrating the month of Ramadan, one main issue to celebrate the revelation of the Quran to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why we're fasting during the day, and during the night in acts of worship, we're having that Quran to be recited. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for it. Will reward you for it. How? Will reward you even by letter, not by a word. Each and every single letter, Allah will reward you for it. Like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, لا أقول ألف لام ميم حرف لكن سورة البقرة say ألف لام ميم. No, ألف حرف ولام حرف وميم حرف. For each of those consonants, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for it. And I need to put on my scale of good deeds as many hasanat as I can. This is another niyyah I have to have. The niyyah of qiyamul layl and dua. Like when we have Taraweeh, by the end of the Taraweeh, we have Rakat al-Shaf and then Rakat al-Witr. Rakat al-Witr, we have Dua al-Qunut, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever the dua is, whatever. Either you say Ameen after the Imam, or you have your own dua if you're praying by yourself. But asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with that niyyah, for that dua to be accepted by Allah. To be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah will accept it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept it. Now, we're having the siyam itself, or having the physical ability and capability with the niyyah to perform siyam, or perform siyam in order for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us recite the Quran. We were having reading the Quran, we're having the dua of the Quran, and in the meantime have that sincere intention during the month of Ramadan to pay your zakatul fitr. Of course, our siyam was still hanging between heaven and earth. It will never go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala until and unless we pay zakatul fitr. Zakatul fitr now it's about $15 per person in the household. You pay it here, we distribute it to those who are in need if you know someone to get. With that sincere in niyyah to pay your zakatul fitr. With a good sincere niyyah to pay your zakatul saving account. I do have some saving in the bank, sitting for a whole year from last Ramadan till this Ramadan. Calculate how much you have 2.5% out of this, give it as a sadaqah, called zakatul mal. For Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to work for you for this zakatul al-fitr. Have the sincerity of the intention to finish the month of Ramadan. Because some people cannot finish it. Come to the middle of it, cannot anymore. I can't. For any reason. Sickness, traveling, you name it. Ask Allah to enable you to fast the whole month of Ramadan. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to realize Laylatul Qadr. Laylatul Qadr. In the last 10 days and nights of the month of Ramadan, we do not know which night, but we have to observe the odd night, 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, 29th. It could be any one of those. And once we witness that night, خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ. The acts of worship during this night, much better than worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continuously for 1,000 months. And no one can live 1,000 months. Having that sincere intention to witness Laylatul Qadr, where the Malaika will be celebrating with us, great. But have that intention too, to have it, to be there. And by the end of Ramadan, have the intention to celebrate Eid, inshaAllah Rabbil Alameen. InshaAllah Rabbil Alameen. Because this is the end of the month of Ramadan. Also, you can add to this one, which is extremely, extremely important. The good intention, the sincere intention to have a good relationship with people around you. Good relationship with yourself first. Good relationship with my spouse. Good relationship parents and children. My siblings, my relatives, my folks, my uncles, my aunts, my friends, my neighbors, everyone around me, my co-worker, my classmate. Good relationship no matter what. No matter what. Have that good relationship, inshallah. With all of those good intention, sincere intention, during the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would enable you to have the best month ever. And having all of these together, it would transform you to a different person. Totally different. I have this very intensive course of fasting with all of those sincere intention to have all of these I'm a different person. I may ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enable us to have all of this sincere intention, inshallah. Enable us to reward all of us for it, inshallah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.